Welcome back to LEX 18 special edition of Crime Stoppers. All right, if you drive, you've probably at one time or another become a little aggravated. Maybe there's a traffic jam, road construction, or just other drivers not paying attention. Whatever the case may be, police say a disgruntled driver took his anger too far, attacking an elderly man with, of all things, a hockey stick.
The actual assault happens just off camera. What we can see are the few seconds before, when the driver of this newer model Buick LaCrosse is chasing down that black SUV in the parking lot of Sam's Club, acting like a madman.
The victim in this situation was trying to go through the same aisle and observed him, and then threw his hands up at him and just kind of gives him this profane, hey, what are you doing, kind of a moment, and honks his horn at him.
Instead of letting it go, the wrong-way driver chases after the SUV, rams him, and gets out. What happens next, no one expected.
Pulls the victim out of a car, which is a 64-year-old man, and proceeds to beat him right here in the parking lot with a hockey stick.
The victim described him to police as best he could. White man, late 30s or early 40s with long hair. A camera close to the store captured this photo as the chase was on.
If you're the type of person that, in a situation of road rage where you've been honked at and you find yourself pulling someone out of a car and beating them with a hockey stick, you may want to do some inner reflection.
A Lexington woman gets quite a scare when she finds two intruders in her home. Well, since we aired that story, there's been one arrest, but police are still looking for a second suspect.
We told you all about it back in September. Police say that a woman was at home blow-drying her hair when someone kicked in her back door. She heard the noise in the front of her home. She went to investigate and found two men in her living room. She yelled, and that scared the intruders off. Security cameras caught an alarming image. One of those burglars was armed with a gun. After running the story, tips came flooding in. Police identified Jamar Patterson and Alfonso Morales as the suspects. Patterson has been caught. Morales is still on the run.
Coming up next, how Crime Stoppers put a stop to some out-of-town pickpocketers preying on crowds at Lexington sporting events.
So does Crime Stoppers work? Well, we'll let our numbers speak for themselves. Thanks to anonymous tips and other information, our detectives and U.S. Marshals have apprehended 107 wanted fugitives just this year. That's a record for the program, which has been in existence since 1987. You too can have a hand in cleaning up our streets. We ask that you make a monetary donation to our organization and help us help Lexington Police keep you and your family safe.